Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing out there? This is Frank's BS Weekly, episode 4. So, what's up, Scott?
What's up, dude?
Hi.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. Real quick, before we get started, just want to say to everyone, happy first night of Hanukkah. Make sure those candles are lit brightly. I guess it'd be one candle. But yeah, so everyone have a happy Hanukkah out there, a crazy Kwanzaa, a rocking Ramadan, and a Merry Christmas.
Spin those dreidels.
Right, dude? Seriously. I always wonder if that's gambling, but I don't want to go there. So let's those kids are totally like gambling. They're like, hey man, we'll do two pieces of chocolate for like, I feel like that'd be a thing. I don't know. It's possible. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I guess we find out. Right? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, for sure, dude. So yeah, dude. But anyways, Scott, how you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm doing great, dude. I'm just here to hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, dude. Hey, what's your shirt say? What is that?
Rob Zombie.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, dude. It was like cut halfway down. I was like, that looks like a Rob Zombie shirt. Anytime I see spook and sex, I'm like, God, that's got to be Rob Zombie. That's 100% Rob.
It's one of my favorite shirts.
Yeah, it's very nice, dude. It's
got his wife on the front, dude.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, look at that. I can recognize her ass. You're right.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell by the hair, but I saw the ass.
As seen in Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, right. Ass seen in Devil's Rejects. Yeah. So real quick though, guys. So this is episode 4, and also, I'm still trying to plan that 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which at this point is about to be a 1,200 subscriber giveaway. I am 80 away from 1,200. It's going very quickly at this point. So thank you guys very, very much. I do appreciate it. Again, the shorts are going great with that. I love it. Also started the vlog. I hate saying that word, vlog. It feels
That's
weird.
Been cool. I've enjoyed.
It's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. But vlog feels like something I do in a toilet. I don't know. It's like what do you do? When people say that, they'll be like, "Oh, it's my daily vlog." I'm like, do you look at it? Didn't you flush? I don't know. So anyways, yeah. So I do appreciate that though. So I'm going to keep those going. And by the way, as we're actually filming this episode, we're also filming the vlog right now. So we're in the vlog while we're filming the live stream. So that's kind of insane, right? So we're kind of doing everything. Yeah. So it's hey, what's up, Pop Hunter? How you doing, man? We're gonna be talking a little Funko Pops here in a little bit, dude. I haven't got a chance to cover some of that stuff, but we will be talking about that here in a moment. But yeah, as I said before, we have a lot to go on this show. Anyways, live stream people, the live stream people, you say vlog. I'll check up with you guys later. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna get confusing all night. That's great. So yeah, right, dude. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be real fun. Yeah. Yeah, so again, though, a lot to cover this week. We got a lot of things to go into here. But I did want to share this with you guys. It's a little short I posted. It's only 20 seconds long. I'll cut it out before that. But again, we were getting ready for Christmas, and we did it literally in a snap.
You better take a rain check on that, Art. He's got a lip on this thing identified yet.
You remember Ruby Sue?
Dude, first off, I love the fact that because I used, when I did the short online, I obviously put music over it and all that. I love how, but it like in the thing, it's just like Christmas Vacation playing in the background. It's like, so it's great. And second of all, if you notice in the video, I don't have a star up. Now, this is an awesome story. So basically, our star broke last year. And we, obviously, I think we had it for, God, I don't know, 10 plus years or something like that. We had it for a long time.
Okay.
It broke really right at the end of Christmas. It broke. We're like, damn, it sucks. So, yeah, right. Well, fast forward, we get done setting up the tree. I'm like, oh, that's right, we don't have a star. So, lady's like, oh, well, I'll pick up a star tomorrow. Whatever. I'm like, cool.
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, right. So she's like, hey, let's all sit down and watch the new Christmas Story. So the sequel, the new one. So we sit down, and at this point I probably had about 7 glasses of wine in me. So we're sitting there, and I'm bawling. I'm like, oh, Dad's dead, and it's Christmas. Oh, it's dead. Yeah. And at the end of the movie, if you guys haven't seen the movie, basically the premise is like he tells his daughter like it's not Christmas without this star. I got this star. So the star breaks in the movie. He freaks out. He goes and busts into his buddy's bar. I think it's Swartz's. Not is it Swartz's bar? I know it's one of them. It's not. It's Flick. No, it's Swartz. His bar. I think so. Anyways, he breaks in there. He steals the star from the top of the tree, which is basically a star for a. It's like a 1970s star for a beer brand. Steals that.
Awesome.
Right. Comes home, puts on top of the tree. It's like, hey, it's Christmas. Okay, cool. So anyways, we get done watching the movie. I'm crying because at the end of the movie, it goes into the original movie, and it's like, oh man. And so I get up and I, kind of like, I go in the kitchen, come back out. There's a package sitting there, and I'm like, what the hell is this? It's all wrapped up, and I'm like, oh, so I open it up, and on the package it says Fragile, and I'm like, what the hell? I open it up. Oh. It's literally the star from the movie that we just watched. Apparently, a year ago after the star broke, she went to a Christmas story group on Facebook, found a guy who was making these stars, got it, had it sent here. She sat on it for 11 months. Which forgot
about it, or was
no, she knew. She knew. Which, well, yeah, and part of me is like, that's awesome. And our family is like, that's kind of creepy. They were able to sit on that for that long. Right? It's like, that's
women can do that though. Women have the ability to do that.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, I'm surprised I sat on some of these Funko Pops for so long to open. I bought last year at Christmas time to open this time, but I'm like, really? So I open it up. It's a star. It lights up. It's great. It's literally the exact star from the sequel of Christmas Story.
Cool.
Cool. It was awesome. I was so happy about that. So that is now the star on top of the tree. I love that movie, so that's another thing. But yeah, it was super awesome, and I was super excited for that. So I just want to thank her for doing that. Also, too, while we're here, I just want to get a quick shout out to Tony from
Comicverse.
Yeah, so he sent me 2 of these awesome stickers, which I will get set up here. I'll do a little sticker setup thing and a really nice note and everything. I appreciate it. Again, my lady had it sitting on her desk for like 3 weeks and totally forgot about it. Came up to me about a week and a half ago and goes, hey, do you know Tony? And I'm like, I don't know fucking Tony. What are you talking about? It's just like, you don't know Tony? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, oh, Tony. It's like the Tony from Arkansas. I'm like, oh, Tony. Oh, yeah. So I was getting worried too. I'm like, dude, I know he said he sent it, but like, what happened, man? Like, where'd this thing go, dude?
Yeah, his daughter actually helped him design the logo on that sticker.
Oh, really? No, I like it a lot. It's cool. It's got the little robin way in the background. If you look, there's a little tiny robin way in the background here. Let's see if I can get that in there.
Yeah, I think that's his family cat, and then like his daughter.
Is that what that is? That's awesome.
That. Yeah, I think so.
Great. No, I love it. So I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Shout out Tony.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much, Tony. Again, he's a great guy. By all means, go check out his YouTube channel. Give that man some subscribes. Because he can use them. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so like I said, we got a lot going on here. I see that Chris is waiting in the wings. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring Chris out. We're gonna do the top 5 first. We're gonna move that into the comic corner, and then from there we got a lot of stuff to cover. We got toy news, we got news, video game news, segment, getting to know you. We got TV, we remember, and we'll see where this all goes. So let me get the Chris out here. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's good? How y'all doing?
What's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Doing good. Let me see. I got my water right here.
Nice. Dude, real quick, I just got done watching your reaction trailer for Fallout.
Yeah.
The views on it doing pretty well, it seems so far.
Yeah.
It's doing
of the trailers that's come out recently, that one's doing the best so far.
Yeah. Nice. Well, people are excited for it, and I commented on your channel. I'm really hoping to God it's not anything like the Halo series. I was so psyched for that.
Halo. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
What's up, Callie?
Callie, what's
Callie comment?
Oh, I seriously I totally misread that. I thought it was like a liquid thing. That's why I blew it up because I didn't know what it looked like. It looked like a liquid peace sign. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what? Good to know. But yeah, so dude, great trailer though. Liked it a
Appreciate it.
lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. So by all means, keep that stuff going out. Fallout's looking amazing. Oh, Fallout's it's looking really good, honestly.
Looks really good.
No, looking super good. Anyways, though, but you got your top 5 ready, man?
Yes, I do. I do got it ready for y'all. I'm
I am
excited.
excited. All right, guys, we're gonna set this up here. We're gonna do the top 5 here. Boom.
Alrighty, guys. All right, so it says top 5. I have 6 today. My sixth one, I just could not leave it off the list, and I actually saw it last night. So it's a mixture of movie, TVs, and the oldest one I think is from 2019. The majority of it is brand new. All right, so coming in at number 6 is the greatest beer run ever. It is a Apple TV Plus film that came out last year. I didn't even know it came out. I saw it last night scrolling through Apple TV. I was like, I gotta watch this. It's a Zac Efron movie. It's a Vietnam period piece in 1967. Very much commentary on the Vietnam and the divide it had in this country, and I think it's just a wonderful film. Coming in at number 5 is The Killer. The Killer is a film that came out on Netflix, I think last month in November. Michael Fassbender, who plays Magneto in the First Class X-Men movies. The Killer is basically just about a hitman and how he screws up and how he has to fix that mistake. Very much a Fincher type of vibe, 7 type of vibes. All right, coming in at number 4 is Monarch Legacy of Monsters. It is an active show right now. It's week by week. I think today, actually, episode 5, I think, came out, or 6, one of the two. It is an Apple TV Plus show. It stars Wyatt Russell and his dad, Kurt Russell. So it's basically about Monarch, more so about Godzilla, but we do see Godzilla and some other monsters, and it's really badass for a TV show. All right, coming in at number
which one is that on? Which
Monarch Legacy of Monsters. It's on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, man, I don't have that anymore. That sounds awesome too.
They have free months, like a week or a trial, something like that. You should give it a try. They have a lot of.
I gotta check it out. Yeah, because I had it. I was go ahead. Sorry about that.
They have a lot. Okay, coming in at what number am I on? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next one up on my list. I lost count. Number 3. There you go. Is Chernobyl. I been wanting to watch that show for so long. I don't know why I just kept putting it off. I binged it in 2 days. I watched like the first 4 episodes and the remaining the next day. And it is just, it makes you feel sick. Like if you ever been close to a plant, like I live in Houston, so we're surrounded by plants everywhere. If you've been by one, it is you just feel sick. You just feel like your next thing you know, there's gonna be a chemical spill and the whole city is gonna have to be evacuated. So yeah, that show is, but
I actually know some people. I'm friends with a family that was closely affected by that whole disaster.
Chernobyl.
Wow, really?
Ukrainian. Yeah, they're Ukrainian.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. All that area, Russia, Ukraine, all that area was affected by this like immensely.
Dang,
okay, coming in at number 2, I'm gonna switch it up a bit. It's called Glow. I don't know if you any of y'all are a fan of wrestling. Glow is a show on Netflix. It is about the glorious ladies of wrestling. It's a wrestling program from the 80s. And this show is basically about the creation and its run and stuff. It stars Alison Brie. She's a great actress. She was in Community. If you've ever seen Community, and it's just a kick-ass show. Kick-ass. Really, I love it. I'm in the middle of watching that right now. And coming in at number 1, which was hands down my favorite thing that I've seen in the last few weeks to a month, is Beef. I don't know if you have heard of that show. It came out earlier this year. I think around April or March. It is a Netflix show. It stars Stephen Young and Michelle Yeoh. Not Michelle Yeoh. Ali Wong. I think that's her name. It is basically about 2 people who are, one successful, the other one's not successful in real estate. Their life's path, they mix up and shit happens. I
did hear about this. I know what you're talking about.
It's by A24. So A24, if you know anything about them, they just tell incredible stories. And that show, it's the best thing I've seen. It's probably one of my favorite shows this year. I think it's my favorite show this year so far. So
Awesome.
I
I'm
should
gonna
try
go with
watching
Beef
that.
coming at number 1. So that is my top 6. So of my recommendations.
You said that's on net.
Okay, now let's tear apart this list. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Is that one on Netflix?
Yeah, Beef is on Netflix. Yeah, so
Cool.
it
Check that
everything's
out.
on there. Yeah, so everything that I've mentioned is on streaming. Yeah, Apple TV, Netflix. I think those are the
See the
main
monster
places.
show I really want to see. The
Yeah.
Monarch.
Beef, I
Monarch.
might check that out. I don't know. I did look into that. I do remember that now. I do want to check that out again because I do remember that being. I think my dad might have watched that. Glow sounds interesting too. I know somewhere brother Joe's ears are twitching. He's like, "What? Beef? What?" Like or Glow. He's like, "What? Wrestling? What?" And then what was the other one though? Chernobyl. So okay, here's my problem with that show. And I watched part of it. It's really good. I will say that the acting is good, all that. But my lady will always be like, "Hey, I want to watch this show. What is it? It's a true story." As soon as I hear that, I'm like, and most of these, honestly, most of them it's like, "Oh, it's about what is it about? Chernobyl." Well, I know how that ends. It's like I have that problem where it's hard for me to it's hard for me to watch something where it's like I already know where this is going. It's not like
I hear
if it's
you,
something
yeah.
I've never like I've really know nothing about, then I'm interested. I'm like, oh yeah, totally. Like I want to see it, whatever. But it's hard for me with those movies or those shows or movies like that. I have such a hard time with it. That show was terrifying though, the idea. For sure.
Yeah, so for Chernobyl, I didn't. That's why it took me so long to watch it. It's because it's like I know the events, I know what
Right.
happens, but when it's terrifying. Like what keeps you going and what keeps you watching is just like how more messed up can this be for the people who live around there? Like who else is gonna die? And it makes you uncomfortable. But I think the way they tell it, it's very intriguing.
I think it definitely makes you uncomfortable, but I will say this: it was one of those stories where you sit there and you're like, "Oh, hey, hey, Steve,
Hey, Steve.
how you doing, man?" It's one of those stories for sure that makes you uncomfortable, it makes it weird. But I will say this: the entire time, and I know USA, obviously, we're not like the best government in the world, but part of me is just like, "Yep, no, Russia, man." It's like I'm sitting there, like literally in my head, just like, yeah, these people suck. I don't know what to tell you. Like they're a bad government. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like it's such a bad it almost had like a propaganda feel to it as I'm watching it.
Yeah, very much.
And also too, I also have a thing with the actors where it's like that thing of like, dude, if you're gonna be an actor, great, but like it's hard too because I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, like half these people have like English accents. Like from England,
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
the thing. Yeah,
and I'm like, oh come on, guys! Like, really, we can find some dudes just to say "da" and "nah" a few times, like even like some half-assed Black Widow style, like Russian.
Yeah, very like stereotypical, but at the same time, yeah, it's just like Englishmen. It's like you're watching Englishmen, but they're all in Russia.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like I said, it was a good show though overall. I
Yeah,
did watch
definitely.
it. I did find it very interesting. It definitely blows my mind though, just how they were so in denial. They're just so like, oh, it's not actually the reactor.
Oh yeah,
There's no way.
They went to great lengths to try to downplay the whole thing.
Oh yeah. It's just crazy, man. Those people walking in there, like their skin's just burning up and stuff. I was like, it was pretty crazy though. That was
It took
nuts.
them
And
years.
the
It took them years to admit that it was the reactor and all this other stuff. Like it was a
and
lot.
the Beer Run movie I have not seen, but I know that's based on a true story as well.
That's based on a true story of some guy named Chicky, and
Yeah.
during the Vietnam War. Yeah.
But see, I like though because it's like something I've never heard of. It's like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. And then you watch it, and it's kind of cool. Didn't he just get drunk one night? And he's like, we should bring them beer, and he just went. And
Basically, that's that. Yeah, that's how the story kicks off. He's at a bar. He's like, man, our boys in Vietnam need some support. Let's go take them beer. That's what ends up happening.
Take him some beer, man. We're doing it.
Great idea.
I love that, dude. That's freaking awesome, dude. I mean, I do want to see that one. I gotta pull myself out of like I started watching too much like just honest. I'll be honest with everyone. So Sling has like weird channels where like one channel just be like all elf, one channel's like all whatever. They're all different. And then God forbid one day I'm sitting there and I was just flipping through the channels and I see an entire channel dedicated to the show Cheaters. From like,
oh no!
And next thing you know, I'm sitting there watching Cheaters like nonstop, like, and it's like really bad. And it's like some of them are clearly
horrible,
fake,
dude.
Some of them are not. And then I find out the guy Clark Gable, who was Clark Gable's actual grandson, died of like an overdose in 2019, which I didn't know. And they was just like, now I'm getting into Cheaters. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what? What am I, like, my life is being, and not to offend our friend here from the Chattanooga area, but a lot of these look like they're like truck stop areas in Chattanooga where they're getting busted. Like, you know, it's like a Taco Bell, like a special case, quick stop, whatever. And it's like, you're cheating and I'm like, this is insane, dude. Like, what am I doing here? It's okay. The channel, it's all just Maury Povich. So you have your toss up, and there's a Jerry Springer channel. There's a Steve Wickle.
Oh, like, Jerry Springer, now that's a rabbit hole.
Well, honestly, if I can ever find the tape, I was on Jerry Springer in
really?
I think it was 2001. I was on Jerry Springer. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it was definitely interesting. I got a phone call. My buddy knew the producer.
Were you the baby daddy?
No. But my girlfriend was my stripper girlfriend was cheating on me with another stripper from the club, who was a girl. Yeah, and I like, you know, I'm like, you stupid bitch, blah blah blah, and it was great because Steve was still on the show, and he gets in my ear, he's like, sit down, let Jerry talk, and I was like, oh, okay, to sit down, you know, and it's like, you know, it's wild, right? It's craziness. You're up at like 5:30 in the morning. They're driving you to the NBC studio. You know, you're in a limo, like, get the fuck out of here. And they're eating this crappy breakfast. They're like, okay, there's like 20 shows being filmed at once. Like you're going on, blah, blah. All this crazy. My friends are in the audience. They're pointing, laughing. It's nuts, right? It's already crazy as can be, right? But let me say this. As crazy as it was, at 4:50 in the morning, we thought it'd be a great idea to take mushrooms. And it was the first time I've ever taken mushrooms at Jerry Springer. So I'm tripping on Jerry Springer while Jerry's in the audience looking at me being like, so Frank, what's going on? Blah, blah. And I'm sitting there, my eyes are like this big. I'm just like, where's Jerry? Where's Jerry? And the studio's not that big. So needless to say, it was literally one of the craziest experiences I've ever had in my entire life, was tripping on Jerry Springer while I was supposed to yell at this woman, basically. Hey, what's up, Legion? How you doing? And real quick backstory. The one girl they wanted me to have as like my girlfriend, I was tripping so hard. I looked at the producer. I was like, she's too ugly, man. I can't have her be my girlfriend. Can the other one be my girlfriend? And she got all mad at me, like in real life. And I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. My eggs you just served me for breakfast are moving. I don't know what's happening. Like, please. So, yeah. So, yeah, Jerry Springer. Good times. Good times, everyone.
Good times.
Stories like that, you hear weekly BS. You know what I mean? It's like, so. By all means, I know no one else chimed in like, oh, I was on Maury Povich or anything. It was like, no one in the comments are like, yeah. Chris is like, nope.
No, I got nothing like that. I wish I do, but no, I don't.
Nah, man, you don't want that. Here's the best part. I was technically still in high school, and the day that the show actually premiered on TV was the first snow day we had in 4 years. So I was 18 at the time. We had the first snow day in 4 years, and it was that day. So everyone saw it. I went back to school, and teachers were like, dude, we got to talk to you. And I was like, what? And they're like, you were on Springer, weren't you? I was like, yeah, I don't know. It was crazy, dude. My ex-girlfriend, she was like, you're treating on me with strippers. I was like, what? No, it's not real. I know what you're talking about. It was crazy, man. It was like one of the craziest times of my life, honestly. So with that being said, yeah, so hey, how about we do some comic corner, huh? Yeah, good time,
man. Let's talk about some
guys. Yeah, here we go. Some comic.
What's up, comic fam? I am SVon82, and you are watching another installment of Comic Corner, where I give you my read of the week as well as my cover pick for the week. Now, my cover pick for the week this week is going to Batman Santa Claus Silent Night issue 1, and this is a beautiful Derek Chew cover. And as you can see, they got Zatanna sitting in Santa Claus's lap. You got Derek Chew on the art. You really can't go wrong. This is an awesome Christmas book, so it's perfect for this time of year, of course. And that's going to be my cover pick of the week. Now, my read of the week, I don't normally do this on Comic Corner, but I'm going with a second print this week. And I'm going to choose second print of Sensational She-Hulk issue 1 for my read of the week, guys. Now, the reason I picked this is such a good series. You have She-Hulk and the Punch Club with Thing, Absorbing Man, Titania, Jack of Hearts. They're all fighting it out in the Punch Club. So you got that going on. You got her ongoing romance with Jack of Hearts. You have beautiful interiors. You got beautiful A covers from Jen Bartel, as well as backup stories from the writer of the Disney Plus show, Jessica Gao. So a lot of stuff to look forward to when you sub to this every month. Check it out, guys. Sensational She-Hulk issue 1 for my read of the week. See you guys next time.
Oh, that was interesting, man. Yeah, what was it? The Santa one looks interesting. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Derek Chew killed it, man. He's got a couple of good covers that came out this week, but he consistently kills it on his covers. You can, if you want to check out just somebody that's consistently good, you can blind order a Derek Chew cover. It's going to be good almost every time. But that one's particularly good, though, because you got Santa Claus.
Yeah, I like that. So is it just actually Santa in the comic?
Yeah, it's actually Santa Claus in the comic book.
No, and then the She-Hulk. So is that is it a standalone series, or is it like a one-off, like that comic in particular? Or is that the one keep going?
It's a new ongoing series with the same writers. It's the same creative team from the last time. They just added a short story at the end from the writer of the Disney Plus show, and it's really good. I wondered if the short story at the end would take away from the overall comic and if the short story would even be good, but it's been pretty good, and I've enjoyed She-Hulk. It's always consistently good. The A covers are consistently good because you got Jen Bartel doing it. But with the second print, that's your second chance to get in on the series. So I figured it's one of my favorite all-around titles that I have fun reading and I look forward to picking up every month. So it's a good second opportunity to get in on the series if you're not already in on it.
That's cool. Yeah, I like the I like the cover of that. Looks really nice. I like that.
Every month, the A cover. That's all you got to do. Just sub to the A cover. Jen Bartel. You get that quality artwork every single month.
Comic Cap Collectible.
Comic
That's
Cap.
That's a tongue
what's up,
twister,
dude?
man. Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going on, dude?
No, that's awesome though. Like I said, man, it's good picks this week. Actually, I wanted to bring up to you. Are you familiar at all with the Santa in the Marvel universe?
Oh yeah, he's an Omega level mutant.
Yeah. Very interesting, actually, the concept of it.
He's very powerful in the DC universe as well, and we get him actually in that Silent Night book. We get him. He's going to be teaming up with Batman and Robin. So Damian Wayne.
I was reading up on that, and I was like, man, he's got like some crazy powers though and stuff. I was like, this is nuts, man. Like it's cool. It makes sense though, you know. But like honestly though, here's my thing. Like if there's a Santa, then like is there an Easter bunny? I'm kind of being serious, you know. It's like, where does that stop? You know, it's like, is there is there like a leprechaun or like?
I mean, a lot of times,
kind of wondering.
Mythology and stuff like that is applied. Like at Marvel Comics, you have all the different gods from like Greek mythology, and I think even
I'm saying it's kind of interesting. I'm wondering about that.
But
I'm going to look that up.
I don't know. I really don't know, honestly.
Anyone watching? There's 5 of you watching. If anyone knows, is there an Easter bunny in Marvel Comics? I'm just curious. I think it's kind of funny, but it's also like, I don't know. You know, like I said, we're gonna have a Santa, like, you know, a Tooth Fairy, like all that kind of stuff.
But I don't know that I've ever heard of an Easter bunny.
I think
hey, what's up?
Would be terrifying.
Brian,
what's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? How you doing?
What's good?
How you doing?
President of the CBC Awards.
Oh yeah. Also, too, I wanted to say congratulations to everyone who did win a CBC award. What's up, Welbor? How you doing? Again, congratulations to everyone who did that, and obviously Brian putting on a hell of a show. And
he put on an amazing show. Did a great job.
And
Marcus did awesome.
I was gonna say Marcus. Yeah, Marcus is there doing his stuff. You guys did a great job. So again, appreciate that, doing that for the community and everything. I know it's a lot of a lot to do that. trust me. I mean, someone who used to throw a festival every year and doing anything like that for a year long is like literally insane. So well played, very well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, dude. Like I said, great comics though. I loved it. And actually, too, a side note, your videos are getting clearer. I don't know what it is. Something about the videos from like the first one or two you sent me compared to this one. It looks like way like more like video-y. I don't know.
Well,
it just looks good. I don't know.
And I'm getting ready to upgrade my internet so that my live streams look better, anyways. Because I don't know, man. I need I feel like I need better internet. So I'm going to upgrade my package on that too. So,
well, I think that's, it's part of it. Sometimes you just have to do that, and it also depends where you live too.
Dude,
certain areas, the internet's not,
I'm in the middle of the woods out here.
That's what I'm saying. Certain areas, the internet's not exactly like
Yeah.
fast,
I just upgraded my internet a couple of months ago to like fiber optic, something with AT&T. So yeah, I definitely, it helps. It really does help.
Cool.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Get some comments
do
here
that.
too. Oh yeah, they're all talking, saying hey and whatnot. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Good evening.
Like I said, the beginning of the holiday season. Like I said, it's the beginning of Hanukkah, rocking Ramadan, crazy Kwanzaa.
A lot of Christmas shopping, holiday shopping going on.
Yeah, dude. A lot of that going on. Tons of Funkos, hopefully, in everyone's future. So, but hey, let's do some. I got some toy stuff here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Boom. Live on Amazon right now. Blockbuster Rewind Funkos, Lord of the Rings, Robin Hood, which I'm interested in. Back to the Future, Voltron. Teen Titans Go, which these are pretty cool. You own one, right, Scott?
Yeah, I have the Batman one, Batman 89. Hold on, I grabbed it.
Yeah. I was going to get. What do you think of these things, Chris? I mean, do you think they're worth it? Like, in your opinion?
I think so. I don't have any. I definitely have put them in my shopping cart, but I've never checked them out. But that Back to the Future one, is it Marty McFly? Because
no, it's Doc Brown.
Doc Brown. Back to the Future is one of my all-time favorite movies. That's a beautiful.
I do like the cases. The cases are really cool. I think, again, the thing I love about what Funko has done lately is, besides obviously the pops and thing, but like I collect the sodas as well. I love the fact that the cases are almost as cool as like the little figure. Yes. Like the cases add to, and you get a Blockbuster card, which, by the way, I found my original Blockbuster card. Oh, look at you, like Batman.
Like Batman. I don't have my Blockbuster card. That thing got lost with like the store that close to me.
Look at that. It's like, it looks like a little tiny kid Batman.
Like
a little smirky cool. Batman. He's like, I'm just a little Batman. I don't even know.
I like it. I don't know that I would go crazy buying them, but I mean, it's not. I could see somebody going crazy on these things and like collecting them all. They're pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Well, I think, again, what they do, right? Well, here's what Funko does. It's great.
The Funko looks good.
They put out every single thing you could possibly think of, and then they're like, oh, here's more of it. So if you like Batman, they got 20,000 of them. You like, Back to the Future, here's 8,000 of those. I have the D&D.
It's like McFarlane with Batman. It's like,
oh yeah, no, yeah,
different versions of just a Batman in one release.
Oh yeah, no, seriously. But I will say this though, I think they're cool. I think it's worth it. If you're into that, and again, you don't have to collect all of those. You could just collect the things you like. Like,
what are the price points on them? I can't even remember what the price point.
They're probably, dude. My guesstimation would probably be like $14.99, something like that. Maybe you could probably get them on discount. I mean, look, at some point in time, they'll probably end up at Five Below. So. Like, dude, which, by the way, I uploaded recently a video of Five Below, and they restocked their Funkos. They had some great stuff. It wouldn't let me put it in the live stream here to show you guys, but I mean, some of the stuff they had was great, and just toys in general they had right now are really great for the holiday season. So, look, if you're out there shopping on a budget, by all means, go do it, man.
And look for the comic packs. I've been trying to get more of the comic packs. If you can get a comic book pack, a mystery pack, Five Below. It is almost guaranteed to be it's guaranteed to be a great pack. Like, I will guarantee it's going to be good if you get a Five Below mystery pack. That's how good their mystery packs are.
I've yet to actually see one in my Five Below, but I also have a lot of them here. I probably like 4 or 5 around my End up in a landfill beside ET Atari. Yeah, but the problem is now everyone's looking for the ET Atari game. So it's something to think about, you know.
Dude, I've never seen one of those Five Below comic packs that was not just amazing.
Yeah. No, I know you've posted a lot about those, and I
didn't even know they sold those. I had no idea.
Yeah. Are they Marvel and DC or just DC?
They're DC, and I think they're 4-packs, and it's either a 4 or 5-pack, and it's $4. So it's like crazy good.
Great
and
deal,
like,
man.
You're pulling like convention exclusives, square bound, like super thick. Shit, I can't even think of it. Like the really thick, nice square bound comics.
And that's cool to have. Again, you know, really especially if you're trying to, you know, if you're trying to just, I don't know, collect. But again, if you're just looking for something, you know, if you're looking for something cool for a kid, because they're not going to cost a lot of money to buy. You know, get a kid into comics. It's an easy way to do it. You know, buy something like that. If you're an aunt or an uncle out there, just go buy that and give it to the kid. Like, here really you go. Nice, and hopefully there's nothing
good cardstock variant and foils, all kind of good stuff.
Oh, wow.
Five Below definitely thrives this time of year.
It does. Yeah. It really does, honestly. Even their shirts have gotten better. Like some of the shirts I saw, I was like, man, these are pretty cool, actually. I was like, their Marvel shirts are great. I'm like, really... and it goes to show you. Oh, go ahead. What's up, Scott?
What? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I actually found an Iron Man, a really cool Iron Man shirt that I bought. It was a 2X. I actually had it in my size for once. It was awesome.
I was gonna say it makes you think though when you see that, because then you kind of go, wait. So if I go to this store, it's like $20. I go to this store, it's like $5.95 or whatever they're charging over there.
I could tell that it was printed slightly off. Like if you look at it straight on, the print on it slightly off.
And if we were kids in school too, they would have ripped us for that. You show up wearing that. Dude, I'll never forget when I was like probably like 10 or 11. I showed up to school and I had this hoodie with stripes on it and like whatever. But it was a little faded. I didn't think anything of it. I walk in, man, this kid ripped me a new one.
Got roasted.
Like, man, your shit's all faded. Look at you.
I think that happens to everybody eventually at some point or another.
Right, dude? Someone's ripping it because you're wearing Airwalks. You're like, what? I thought those were cool. What's
like,
wrong?
Damn, that shit's not fat, yo. Like, what?
Yeah, right, dude. Seriously.
The 90s, not the 80s.
Yeah, dude. You're wearing Champion. What are you going to Kmart? And now they're like, oh, you're wearing Champion.
Champion's cool now. Like that used to be a freaking generic brand, dude. Yeah. When we were growing up, it was so lame. And now it's like, awesome to wear Champion. Or
it's
it was.
Crazy how that worked out, man. Now it's just like oh, now it's cool. I don't know. It's kind of weird how that works. I don't know, man.
I know it's cool for a little bit. I don't know if it still is cool actively.
I think it's well. It's I don't know if it's cool, but I know it still costs a lot of money. So it's kind of cool, I guess.
Brand, dude. That was like a generic brand back in the day.
No, it was crazy, dude. It didn't even make sense actually if you think about it. Like I said, because again, you go to Kmart and buy that stuff for like $5 or whatever it would be, and now it's like, yeah, here you go, man. It blows my mind actually.
Cliff.
Comments here. Hey, what's up, Cliff? How you doing, man? Good to see you there.
Full of Comics, big CBC award winner right there.
Yeah, dude, they won. It's a major award. They won.
Sure.
It's awesome, man. Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, as far as toys go, there's a ton of things coming out right now this time of year. Obviously, most of us who have YouTube channels are doing some type of toy hunts and things like that. I've seen a lot of really cool stuff in the store. Actually, Scott, that toy video you did, the quick short of the what was it, like the Joker Batman or the Harley Quinn Batman or whatever it was? It was like a black and red.
Dude, that Two-Face Batman, that was crazy.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, yeah, I saw it real quick. I was like, that's awesome, dude. That was super cool, dude.
That was sick.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff coming out actually right now. I mean, a lot. Like I'm kind of like going a little expensive, but you know what? Sometimes it's 100% worth it.
They came down $5. The price point was like $20, and before they were like 24. So they're a little bit cheap right now.
All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, yeah, that's been some toy stuff, but yeah, I want to go on this one because I think this is super interesting here. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are we showing these two gentlemen here? Well, let me tell you why here. These two gentlemen got the Australian duel. They broke the Guinness Book of World Records. Where for this? they went on a pub crawl that took them to 99 different bars over the course of 24 hours.
Wow.
That's insane.
That's
insane.
commitment.
They had
That's
99 drinks through Sydney on the course of the day. Guinness gave them the 24-hour pub crawl record. Harry and Jake, goddamn you guys, you're fucking champions. Goddamn, yeah. That's insane, by the way. That's insane.
What was
will
the
say,
record?
Right. I guess apparently not 99. It's probably 98. I don't know. Like that or was like 10, and they're like, yeah, we'll do more. You know, like something like
fucking crush this.
Yeah, right. They're Australian. What are they doing? You know, they're walking around just yelling at people, doing Australian stuff. That's insane, though. By the way, I am blown away by the fact that they had 99 drinks. Ali Army members say 25.
Ali.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, so if you're part of the Ali thing,
member.
Hold on, what's to say here on? Gays have been doing that shit for years. They're just the one.
Oh shit.
Well played, Cliff. Now you're getting the point of the show. There we go. Very well played. I like that. Here we go. That'd be a big hangover. Yeah, it might be, or maybe they have some shrimp on the bar.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, what do you do after that, dude? First off, that's a lot of drinks, man. I mean, that is like a excessive amount of drinks.
That's alcohol poisoning.
Well, it might be. I don't know. I've been down that road a few times. A lot of switches.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I have too in Nashville at Broadway. Me and my brother.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no.
I've toured Broadway up a few times.
I was thinking back to when I was on tour with the band stuff, and I was in Las Vegas, and I was walking down the strip, and just how everything is in it, like everything's a foot long or long, like drink. It's like here's a foot long margarita, here's a 3-yard vodka drink, here's a foot. You just think about it. So like afterwards, we're all like messed up, and my buddy's like, "Man, what'd you drink?" I'm like, "I don't know. I had like 4 or 5 meters. I don't know. Like you don't even know what's going on."
They put in the cup, the big boot.
Yeah, seriously. You sleep after you also pee to avoid UTI.
Eat bread. Eat some bread.
Oh man, that's amazing. That is amazing. Here, Oscar, what's up, dude? I am in the process of making the Five Below video as we speak. I've actually been going to them. There's like 5 of them around me. I went to 2 so far. I will get to the other 2, and I will have it out next week. So I will doing. Oh, go ahead. What's up?
Well, my bad, dude. I was just gonna say I've got the Five Below mystery packs. If you're into the comic mystery packs, I did a video opening some of the Five Below packs on my channel.
Yeah, dude. They're like I said, I will be like I have 2-3 more to go. Tomorrow I'll be dropping a new vlog video about this, actually what we're doing right now. So actually what I'm going to do too is I've been taking video as we're doing this. So this is actually what the chat looks like on the thing. So as we're filming, I'm filming for the thing. So it's a live stream vlog streaming thing. So but yes, I will have that up next week. And I will say this, Oscar, if I put that up and you don't comment on it, so help me God. I don't know how. I will find someone to hunt you down and find you. And I hope
Oscar's
you live in America. Otherwise it's weird. Yeah.
You already know he's going to. Oscar's the man.
No, he has to. Yeah, he will, dude. I know he will. There are 3 around me and no comic. Yeah, I was saying that too. There's no comics in my Five Below either.
They're scarce, man. I haven't seen any. I found them for like 2 weeks straight, and then nothing ever since.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for those because I didn't even know they had those. I have 2 near me.
Just grab them. Just grab every one of them because they're worth it. I promise. They're worth it.
Oh, that's great, dude. We're gonna start doing the joke of the week here. Five Below is a warm day in January here in Canada. So that's awesome. I love it, dude. Well played, sir.
I don't know if I could deal with that.
Oh, it took you a second to like what? You're like, he's from Texas. He doesn't get it. He doesn't. Whole day for him is like 50 degrees. He doesn't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was 50 degrees and it was chilly.
Right? You're like, I could feel it in my innards. My innards hurt, man. Oh, what did Oscar say here? What's up, bro? Oh, I missed one here. Sorry, I'm not used to clicking on comments. In my Five Below, I find there's a lot of chases in the Five Below by me. Actually, recently there was a what was it? Come on, Frank. There was a come on. They had
I find the mini chases.
Tons of those. I have tons of minis. Yeah. There was tons of new ones in there. I mean, really, really good stuff. Again, it's all in the video I have coming up. And if you go check my blog or my vlog that I just posted, there was at the end a small little hunt I did at a Five Below as part of the thing, and it's crazy. They had everything from Eddie from Iron Maiden. They had Gillian's Island crew. They had, I mean, some really interesting stuff. Luke Skywalker was just chilling on the shelf. I mean, there was some really good stuff. If you're into collecting, that's where you go, man. I mean, in my opinion, again, I'm not paying $15 for a Funko Pop. It's not going to happen. It's not a thing I want to do. So, yeah,
not anymore.
Yeah, no. You want to talk about inserting? Okay, here we go.
Love it, man.
That's fair. Good times. Hey, YouTube, please don't take me down. Thank you. Anyways, guys. So yeah, but hey, let's go into some video game stuff. We're gonna truck along here at 6:45 in my time, 7:45 your time, and it's I don't know what time in London, but it's late. So let's do some video games. Boom. All right, so obviously, again, Fallout is coming out on TV, or not TV, actually. It was on
Amazon Prime, yeah.
And go to Chris's channel, Chris and Ralph's Productions is the name of the channel, is a full review of the trailer. It's great. It's awesome. I'm excited for it. It looks better than the Halo that was out. Halo was a little it would look great. It was cool, but it lost is the concept of the actual game, what it should be and stuff. I didn't really care much for that. That was kind of towards me. It is 12:46 a.m. in London. Okay, so we'd still be drinking. That's fair. All right, cool. Yeah, so like I said, I'm excited for that. But I think the big news, and I'm going to play a little bit of this, not the whole damn thing, because it's like a minute plus long, is this.
A few weeks ago, I was happily sulking by my swimming pool. What do you want?
I just came by to see if there's something I can help you with.
I'm retired. My psychotic best friend shows up out of nowhere.
Nobody tells me what I want!
To torture me over mistakes I made over a decade ago. You're back in the game? I guess.
Yes! Woo! Welcome back, man! Yeah!
So that is the new GTA coming out. I won't. You guys play? What do you guys? Anyone play it, or is it just me? Anyone else play GTA?
That footage is from GTA 5.
Oh, that was 5.
That's the old
one.
one.
Oh, damn! My bad. I got the wrong footage. Well, look at that. Wow. Oh God. What is this? Hold on one second. Hold on. You can help me with this. Ooh, bird. Wait, is burn something else that happens? I don't know. I did mess that up. Yeah, I actually uploaded the wrong footage. I had the other one right here. I'm not gonna do it though. Anyways, GTA 6 is coming out. I should say it literally says 5 there. I messed up. Well, it happens. You know what? I can't be. You know what? I'll be honest. I'm not used to being the producer and the talent. I'm not a host. I'm the talent. Okay, guys, let's get it right here. What's going on? I mean, I can't do it all, right? I mean, I want to, but I can't. The Ballad of Gay Tony is the best. Yes, that is very true. But again, so anyone play? What about you, Scott? You play?
Man, I can't afford another hobby besides comic books and toys. They take all my money.
That's fair. That's very, very fair. Chris, how about you? You playing it?
GTA 6, definitely I'm playing it. Hopefully I'm still around in 2025 when it comes out. But yeah, I cannot wait. That shit's gonna be amazing.
You did a trailer video on that one too, right?
Yeah, I did. Didn't do as well as expected because that broke the record for like most views. The first one or GTA 6 got over 100 million views in 24 hours. That's the record.
Wow.
I think, something like that.
Oh yeah, it got leaked, right? Like it wasn't supposed to come out.
It was supposed to come out the next day, but some guy on Twitter leaked it, and then they was like, "Fuck it, we have to release it now."
Yeah, well, you know that's the internet for you. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know, it's like. That's just how it works, I guess. I'm gonna check it out. You know, I was a fan of most of them. I really liked Vice back in the day. That was probably my favorite.
That was fun.
I dug the whole 80s vibe and stuff. It was cool, you know.
That was probably the last one I played, I think.
Yeah. And I love when you go inside the dance club or strip club or whatever it was, and it'd be like playing that 80s, just like hush hush me-ayo or whatever, you know. And I was like, yeah, this is great, man. But I used to love that game growing up, man. I liked it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It was between that and like Halo when I was a kid. It was just play that, play Halo, play that, play Halo.
First person shooters. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. Oh, we got some comments here. I gotta Boom two. I got to bump to the comments. Can you give me a shout? Oscar, I'm giving you a shout right now. You're actually on the screen right there. What's up, Oscar?
Hell yeah. Shout out Oscar.
How do you say his last name?
Man, bro.
I'm bad at reading.
I can't read it. Acosta.
Acosta. I don't want to mess it up. I feel bad. I'm trying to read it properly.
Oscar Acosta.
Acosta.
Yeah, but Oscar. Hello, Oscar. How you doing, man? Again, check him out. Well, I don't know. Oscar doesn't really have a channel per se. I know I did check out his stuff. He's subbed to me. But you know, hey, here's what I look at. There's 8 of you in here, so go check out everyone's stuff because there's 8 of you. So
hell yeah,
it doesn't hurt to go do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So video games are definitely here to stay. They're going. And again, if you saw the graphics for the newest one, it looks amazing. I mean, there's times where it cuts to things, and you're like, I'm like, that looks real. You know, I'm like kind of taken back by how good it actually looks. I'm waiting for that time where it finally just goes a little over the edge, though, where it's a little too good. It's a little too realistic. We'll see if we ever get there, though, right? I don't know. But
it's there.
Anyways, guys, moving along because we're at what 6:50. Jeez, man, I have this weird headache too. I hope it's not a stroke already. Jesus, I wish I had fear I'm gonna be on camera and have a stroke, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it'll get huge views." I mean, I would
huge views. Yeah.
If I don't get views from having a stroke on camera,
I'll call 911.
You're calling 911 down there. You're like, "Hey, Chicago, is this like?" I am looking for Frank's house in Chicago. I'm like, I
don't know, dude. Actually, I can find your address. I think I have your address on something.
I'm easy to find, man. Yeah. All right, hey, guys, we're gonna do a new segment here. It's called
Group Hug.
So, anyways, guys, I do these things on YouTube, obviously. That is, I do a lot of, asking people polls of what they are into, what they like, what they don't like, all that kind of stuff. And so I had to call them.
I butt dialed the cops in Arkansas one time.
Jesus Christ, guys!
I did.
Hey, Marcus, by the way, what's up? I've never called 911 for anything I didn't need, except this one time this chick was like passed out and dying on a couch, and everyone's like, we shouldn't call 911. I'm like, she's gonna die. We have to do it. And like, I had to be the guy to call 911. Be like, we're gonna save this lady from alcohol poisoning, guys.
But anyways, don't be the one to not call.
Seriously, dude, I'm saying we gotta call. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
that's so shitty. But anyways, so I do these polls and everything. So I'm going to go over a couple of the polls real quick that we've been doing. This one was interesting. This is, I asked everyone if they could be a superhero, what power would they choose? Oddly enough, most people actually pick Spider-Man, which is very interesting to me. The Hulk as well, got 9%, Wolverine 9%, and Superman, a sad amount there. So I'm going to ask you 3. What would you have picked?
Dude, man.
Yeah, it's easy. Superman.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, out of all those power sets, I'm going with Superman just because, dude, he can do freaking everything. He's a beast. But
that's what I was saying, dude. I'm like, how could you not pick him? I mean, yeah, Marcus said the same thing. Said the same thing.
If we're picking cool characters, though, he's going to be like probably the last
different.
One
That's different. I didn't say. I literally said in the thing. I said if you could have the power of any character, who would you pick?
The power set. Yeah, dude. Superman. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that and Wolverine would definitely be the 2.
Well, no, check it out, dude. Anybody else's comes with like Hulk. It comes with mental illness, all kinds of bad stuff.
It's true. I didn't think of that actually.
Wolverine is constantly in pain. He's in pain.
I was to say he's like super short too. Super.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm already Wolverine, so.
Hey, Tony's here. What's up?
I'm not 5'2" though. I'm not 5'2". Yeah.
No, it's very true though. Yeah, that's true. Spider-Man would be cool, but then I feel like I don't know. He's always like kind of like doubting himself. He's always like, "Am I enough? Am I good enough of a superhero? I don't know."
Superman's like, I fucking know I'm enough.
Somebody
Superman,
in his family's always constantly almost getting killed, so he's always has that stress to worry about. And
yeah, that's true. Well, so okay, Cliff saying adapting or despite Superman would be hard to take to. I think flying would actually scare me. Like I'm kind of scared of heights, so that'd be kind of scary
to have that control.
Spider-Man would be easier. I agree, but also too, I would say like I don't know. I feel like Wolverine would be like easier to deal with. Although you think of a lot of these powers would be really crazy, actually. Like think about this. Like, what if someone came to you and gave you the powers of Mr. Fantastic? I mean, there'd be some upsides. There'd be some upsides you could do. I'm just saying, you go to a club, you're like, oh, look what I got working down here. I'm Mr. Fantastic.
I don't need special powers, man. I have too many ideas. I'm not the right kind of person to have the abilities because I would not be responsible.
Oh,
I'm just being honest.
We would just be the
I'm just
boys.
being honest.
We would just be
I would probably.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't go well for anyone. Actually, it'd be really, really bad for everyone involved. I mean, everyone. Like, so yeah, the ability to fly.
I would honestly end up falling on the villain side.
Yeah, well, I would think I'd be like, oh, cool, I have these powers, awesome. How do I get money? Like, what? Like, that'd be my first thought.
I'd
right?
be like Hancock, Will Smith.
Saying, dude.
Yeah, no.
I would end up being a villain. I would not be a hero.
That's true. Yeah, you'd be like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna because like I'd want to be like cool, but like I feel like I'd be 50-50. It'd be probably the most realistic, like you said, like Hancock. It'd be like, yeah, I guess I'll help the baby who's stuck in the thing. I guess. I mean,
I would do good stuff too, but I would definitely abuse the power. I couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not do that? That's crazy. If Spidey power, I would head straight to that pub crawl. I would do it if I was Mr. Fantastic, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, like, look at me. What's that? It's an elephant. I'm Mr. Fantastic. That'd be some fun times, man. So yeah, I was really surprised by how many people answered what they did on that one. Now, real quick, I also asked, and this is interesting. I don't want to go too much into this one because obviously I'm gonna do a Christmas thing and everything, but I also asked Christmas movies real quick. Yeah, we had what was it? Christmas Story, which is my favorite Christmas movie. Only 12%. Christmas Vacation, 19%. And Elf 46, Home Alone 23, and of course in all these I always say if you have another movie by all means please put it in there because I can't only let you do 4 things.
I like them all.
I love Christmas Story. I think it's perfect.
Like them all.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Elf. Everyone's biting on Will Ferrell's nipple on that one. I'm like, dude, pull back a little. Like, geez, what are we doing? Like
I like them all. They're cool.
Everyone loves it. Invisibility. I would get into too much trouble. True. Yeah, invisibility would be another one. Powers I wouldn't want to have.
Like just being honest, I would get into so much trouble. I would be in bank vaults, all kinds of stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Professor X and it's a wrap.
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, seriously, you're right on that one. Something like that. Hey, okay, we got Elf. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, dude, was it not what's that company? The one you can order the food and they deliver it to you or whatever. They're doing the thing now where they're like, oh, it's you could get the Elf meal. It's spaghetti and like syrup, and I'm like, I don't need to live like a college kid. Like, what is this? Like, hey, I'm 40. Let me eat like I'm in college and just pour like some crap over my spaghetti. Like, I don't want to do that, dude.
No, thank you.
To me. It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, that's a great movie. And interesting enough, the other day, this guy was here working on my doorbell. True story. And he's hitting it, and it was ringing. And I was just in the other room, and I was like, every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
What's the one with Turbo Man? That one's got to be on there.
Oh God, what is the one with Turbo Man? I can't think of the name of the movie right now.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about. It's him and
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
Which again, true story. Met Sinbad.
What is the name of that movie?
I can't remember the name of it.
Turbo Man for his kid. Jingle All the Way, yes.
Jingle All the Way. Yeah. Christmas Story. Yeah, I got my tongue stuck to a metal post. Wait, you really did get your tongue stuck to a metal post? That's pretty insane if that's the case. I will say that. Also, too, DoorDash. No, it's not DoorDash. It's like Eat Fresh or one of those ones that deliver to you. By all means. And yes, of course, Tony knew Jingle All the Way. I met Sinbad at a music convention. He was on a little motor scooter. And we're like, Sinbad. And he's like, what's up? And he just kept going. We're like, holy shit, that's Sinbad.
Did you ask him about Shazam?
It's not real. He's like, no, it's not real. Oh God.
We got Ashley in the house. We got Ashley.
Oh, Ashley. Hey, she said HelloFresh. Yes, that is true. It was HelloFresh. It's like A Wonderful Life, but I don't know. I don't like how they use the plot for the end of Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. They kind of use it at the end of the Wonder Woman movie. That's true.
Very true.
Yeah. I didn't like that either. Not just say it. I'm gonna go back and make fun of the movie. I didn't like that. Yep, right now, help me. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Ashley, of course, did say hello, fresh and well bore, who I think is from Canada because he said something about Canada. Says Ashley, wave in hand, wave in hand. So yeah, like I said, I the Christmas movies again. I'm gonna do more like in a couple weeks here when we do the Christmas special. But yeah, I thought that was awesome, and also too, everyone's doing the music roundup, right? Everything's like the music roundup right now. Oh, Spidey, oh that's cool. I like
Got
that.
my Christmas hat ready.
That's super cool. Everyone's doing the year-end wrap up, right? I know Spotify has it. I know that YouTube actually had one. I got apparently I listen to emotional sad music. So real quick here, I
Whoa.
put up this thing. Spotify, 33% of people, 20% Apple Music, 40% YouTube, and
Yeah,
old school
YouTube.
CDs and records, 7%. And I forget who said it, but I had someone comment and say they use Pandora, which I was kind of surprised that someone's still using Pandora, actually.
Shout out to all you physical people, man. All you that are still listening
Yeah.
to vinyl and all that stuff.
I like that idea. You know, they have, oh God, well, that's like, I mean, that's like an oldie to you, right? Right.
Yeah, it's
like
older
an
than me
oldie.
technically. So yeah.
I remember when that came out.
I watched that when it came out. I
Yeah,
sat
dude,
there
I
and
was
like
there watching
I
it. Yeah.
recorded it
Listen to
on my
this like at least
VCR
times.
on
I love
VHS.
It's a good album, but honestly, it's one of those things like if you lived through it, I feel like that's a thing with bands, right? Like there's certain bands that like if people actually lived through the band being a band existing, it's not as cool as you get older to be like, oh yeah. And then people like, you know, who are younger, they hear it and they're like, oh, this is awesome. It must have been so
Well,
cool. And you're like, dude, there were
Unplugged-
way better bands back in the day.
Unplugged, like in Nirvana's career, was like at the end of their career.
That's true too. That's very
Because
true.
look, they even had what's his name, Pat, the extra guitarist when they brought the extra guitarist.
He started doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got
Yeah,
Tony
he's
says,
incredible.
"Oh yeah, Krampus. That's a great movie.
Krampus.
Die Hard, Lethal Web, Gremlins. Yes, I do say that is a
Love
Christmas
Gremlins.
We actually get
by far.
Krampus in that Batman Santa issue. He's the villain.
Oh, that's cool. I do like a good Krampus. I could easily do it. I just need some horns. I actually own some horns I could get and just kind of like do a little bit. I'm like, I'm
But yeah, if you like that character, he is the villain in that Batman Santa book.
That's super cool, man. That is really.
I don't want to
cool.
give away anything else, but yeah, it's gonna be cool.
I need to check that out though. I do like the whole like Krampus thing and everything like that. As far as the music thing goes, I do want to say this. Did anyone get their did you guys use Spotify, the two of you?
I've used Spotify for like 10 years. Yeah.
All right. So Chris, what was your like who was your most listened to artist?
My most listened to, his name was Michael something. I don't even know his name. He's a composer. I listen to orchestra music, so he was my number one.
Oh wow. Okay. So first off, that's kind of creepy. Second of all, like it's
I didn't even know the
crazy,
dude's name. I had like over 55,000 or 60,000 minutes, and he was number one. I was like,
I love how you're like, I listen to orchestra music. I'm like, okay, like so, just,
cool.
like
number
every
two
day.
is Mac Miller. I don't know if y'all know Mac Miller. Number two.
Oh
is
yeah. I know
Oh
that is.
yeah, for sure, sure.
Used to watch The Sound of Music on TV. So what? Like you know what's? I saw this joke. I thought it was funny. It was like watching Sound of Music. There's another play or something they're talking about there. It's like I always thought fascism would have more music in it. Like, you know, like Sound of Music is just like a fascist play, basically.
I love the commentary.
God. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that
we
was
got-
my cover pick of the week for Comic Corner. The
Oh
Derek
yeah,
Chu
no,
cover.
very, very cool. Very cool looking. I like that a lot.
I love Zatanna.
Who got that Santa cover?
I grabbed it, Cliff.
You got it. It's it. That was in the comic corner this week. By all means, please go back. Actually, aren't you going to be posting that afterwards? You said, Scott, you're going to post the comic corner.
Yeah, I was gonna start posting my Comic Corner segment that you guys see on here. I'm gonna throw it up on my channel after this show airs. So
That I created. No,
you can see it first here, but then it'll go up on my channel as well.
No, I'm gonna ask them like rights reserved. No. So yeah. What we got here? Boom.
Well, I made it for you, bro. So I want to give you first.
Oh, I know,
dibs,
dude.
man.
I mean, dude, allow me the jest, eh? You spot us what? Well, let me guess. What? Kiss, Wasp. I'm trying to think of what's on Tony's his Spotify. Trying to think of different things that would be on there with him. The Santa cover is in the consoles away boxes. That's cool. By the way, check out Comic
Council
Council's. Thank you, dude. I'm unfortunately getting late, and the stroke is hitting me, folks.
Very good comic book related YouTube channel. Y'all go check out Council of Comics.
And some funny stuff on there, by the way, as well. I will say that I've checked out some of it. It is very, very funny. Let's move along here because I do want to get this last segment in. I'm really excited for this because I think this is interesting. We're gonna do all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing some Remember When with TV. So we're talking earlier, Scott and I were talking about some weird shows from the 90s, cartoons though, mostly. Now, these were like kind of off the wall kind of things. I wanted it to be things that, most people were like, wow, I kind of remember that. I don't remember it. Chris, you might not remember any of it. I don't know. I know. I'll try to think of cartoons. I don't know, but here's what I want to pull up. And look, YouTube is going to probably dock me on this, but I have to show this because it's too crazy. Tell me if you remember this cartoon. This came out in the early 90s, I believe, like 93 possibly. It was on for like one season or something. This is not the first one I told you about, Scott. This is something different. Here we go.
On the road to glory, ain't no turning back. Got to be the mighty duck on the crack of time. Look out, clear the way. Ducks out here to play. Ducks rock. Ducks rock. Mighty ducks, here come the mighty.
Yes, there was a Mighty Ducks cartoon.
Dude.
You remember that dude as a kid? I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so crazy. By the way, real quick.
It was
like one year of it. It was like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Oscar wants shout out number 2. We got to shout out Oscar one more time.
Jeez, man. Yeah, dude. Hold on. Let me get to the stuff
shout
here.
Out Oscar.
I was looking for that. Yeah. Sorry about that, Oscar. I'm trying to find everything. I'm getting a little lost here.
We're
Oscar,
do it again. What's up,
quick.
Oscar? You're the man, bro.
What's up, brother? There you are. Shout out. I need to get the real quick. I just wanted to go back real quick to the last segment here. Tony said Kiss Wasp, which I said, did I not say? I think it's Kiss and Wasp. I don't know why I thought that. Iron Maiden, Stryper, Rammstein, and oddly enough, Amy Grant. Weird story. I opened for Wasp early in my music career.
I thought you were gonna say you opened for Amy Grant.
I didn't. She wouldn't let me. No. But it was an interesting show, and everyone got really drunk. So okay, I'm gonna move forward here. Okay, we see. Oh yeah, okay? Here we go. Mighty Ducks. He said he remembers the Mighty Ducks. Yes, that was a weird cartoon. Definitely. Again, obviously from the show. I've never seen that before. Well, you're not missing much, but if you really want to, YouTube has it. They have full episodes too. They get full on episodes. It's kind of crazy, actually. I remember watching as a kid. Now, here's a weird one. I just want to say, well, actually, you know what? Let me talk about one of these real quick. I was just looking up here. I thought it was kind of interesting. There was a show 1992 to 1993 called Stunt Dogs. Don't remember that at all. I don't even remember that by name at this point. There was another weird one I saw, Mega Babies. That you might remember that, Chris, because that's later in the 90s, 99 to 2000.
I have to see like footage or image.
Yeah, no. Okay, dude. Yeah. Dude, 1995 Dark Stalkers. You remember that, right? Anyone? Dark Stalkers. It was a video game. There was like all kinds of stuff. That one was awesome. But I do remember this one right here. Let's see if you guys remember it. So in case you're wondering, that is Captain Cinnamon. Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys, which I actually remember watching as a kid. I did. There was actually figures too. Action figures for that. I remember watching as a kid. I loved it, dude. It was one of my favorite shows. Saturday morning, sitting there, some Cheerios, and just Captain Simeon. I don't know why I was into that.
That one
It was a
weird.
weird.
I want to watch it now.
It's honestly, see, this is crazy. Even the Mighty Ducks thing, if you watch that, like they're all like action though. You know, like they could be comic books. It's like a way. It wasn't like goofy shows. They were like more like action based and like whatever. Obviously, there was a Bill and Ted. Remember that cartoon?
Yes,
Bill and
I
Ted
do.
cartoon.
I love that cartoon. Yeah.
I remember the MC Hammer cartoon with the golden shoes that he would wear the shoes, and that'd
I
be
do
like the
remember
thing.
that for a brief period of time. Yeah.
There was a
very
time when
brief.
he had MC Hammer had everything going on. Everything was happening with him. Never heard of that one, but I feel like I should. Dude, it's actually a good series. I would check it out. It's not long. I think it might be like 1 season long, maybe 2. It's
Wild
really
Thornberry?
good.
I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
Wild Thornberries. Remember from that's from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I do remember that one. And also shout out Oscar. Third time.
Yeah,
bro.
Oscar. Oh, I said yeah,
Yeah.
Oscar did. I used to love the Wild Thornberries because I'd always be like with her dad, you know, like Elijah. He always had that weird accent thing. He'd be like, Elijah, what are you doing?
Yeah, they all
and
had
he had like that weird
English
brother who would just
accents.
run around and eat crap. Or that he's like, it was an interesting show though. Wild Thornberries was pretty good. That was a Nickelodeon though. Nickelodeon had a lot of that, but some of these were like weird off the ball, like ABC, like NBC cartoons. Oh, he says he's Hispanic. Which wrong one? Sorry. Boom. I'm Hispanic. Well, aren't you, Chris? I don't want to stereotype.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm Hispanic.
you look at me, you're like, I'm Indian. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, I'm Hispanic. Christian.
My bad, dude. I don't know. By the way, I got a real big laugh off of that chili thing you sent me. You sent me that thing with the chili about in Texas with the chili, no beans. Very funny. Elf, yes. Well, Elf, dude, I still watch Elf on. They have that on Sling. Still plays that cartoon. Karate Kid. Oh, I do remember that. And Turbo Teen. That was the one where the kid turns into the car. I think he gets in a freak accident and then becomes a he's going way old school here. And Dukes of Hazzard had a cartoon.
I didn't know that.
I mean, I'm sure they did. I could see
Move and
that.
Shine or what?
What'd you say?
It's about the move and shine, like moonshine, the whole show.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They're just moving. It's just them in the car racing. It's like it was probably like after. Actually, now I think about it, did they have him in an episode of Wacky Racers once? It was like one of those things, like Wacky Racers, like guest starring Dukes of Hazzard. You know, like how they would do that kind of stuff, and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. What do you got here? Cliff saying, "Boo." Clifford isn't a very Puerto Rican name, but here I am.
I actually have my daughter is half Puerto Rican, so
woo. Yeah, woo 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 woo. But no, Clifford is not a. It's actually a large dog. It's all. Like, to be fair, Cliff, I think of like Cliff, but like Clifford
growing up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Clifford. Yeah, for sure. Or Red Rover send Clifford over. I don't think that's how that works at all. I'm just making up stuff over here. We got boom. Turbo Teen was it was a very insane show. That is for sure, dude. That was a weird, wacky thing they were doing on that show. That was a time though where they're just like, how do we make something look like it's transforming or being something different? You know, because he had like Mask and all those things. They're just like trying to like basically all copy off this idea of everything. The Duke boys were racing Boss Hog and around the world. How did they get around the world? They're like, well, on this episode, they're on a cruise ship. Like, and then on that episode, they're on a cruise ship, and it was Love Boat, and the Love Boat would take them across the sea. That makes sense, actually. I think we're working with something here. Okay. All right, that works. I like that idea.
Logic.
Boom. Hot water made him a car. Cold water made him. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I remember he drove into that like experiment and he got turned in, but it's true. He was like one or the other. But again, it's this idea of transforming. It's like everything had to change into something else. It couldn't just be a thing.
More toys. Sells more.
Yeah, well, the toys. That was the whole thing. They're like, how can we make a toy transform into something? I'm Mexican. Oh, that's fair. All right, dude. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, well, I just got a motion detector on my thing. I got another one here I want to pull up that I think is a little fun. This is weird. Okay, I do remember watching this as a kid. This is out there. I don't know if you guys even know what this is. Here we go.
Comet breeze the mesa to the western skies with the sound of 1,000 cattle drive. A chosen few would see the light and fight the wrong with right. Up on the mesa, high above the clouds, there's this world apart from all the rest. On the mesa live the real cowboys, standing up for law and order and living by the code of the West. Cleaning up the territory, keeping evil on its toes. Takes a different breed of riding rope and brave heroes. On Moon Mesa live the real cowboys, standing up for law and order and living by the code of the West. On Moon Mesa.
Yeah.
Hype. That was hype.
I don't know if everyone actually remembers that. I actually own some of the toys. Cowboys and Moon Mesa. Yes. Was this here? Why is the villain Black Adam as a bull? Yeah, dude. And actually, that's the one I had. That's the one I had as a toy. That was the villain. Was the one I had as a toy.
I want to start watching it. I need to start watching it.
You should make a list.
Damn,
you know what?
dude.
You should do a top 5 list of old 90s cartoons and stuff that everyone's talking about. You should go back, watch some of them, and then come up with a list and talk about how crazy.
I'll do that.
I'll give you
next
two.
time?
I'll give you two that you have to start with. Okay, Captain Planet. You got to do Captain Planet.
Okay, Captain Planet. Okay, yeah,
And then,
I know Captain Planet.
DuckTales. You got to do the old DuckTales.
Okay, DuckTales is
The
on Disney Plus.
classic
Captain Planet, I'll
DuckTales.
find it. Okay.
And DuckTales
Oh,
didn't it turn into
Tailspin
well.
here, too.
I was just about to say DuckTales became Tailspin because you had the pilot went on to do. I'm talking like it's a real character too. Like
And then
well, it went
Chippendales
on to have a
Rescue
spin-off
Rangers.
show. Yeah,
Chippendales
so
Rescue Rangers.
He went on to
Rescue
Congress.
Rangers, dude. I used to love Monterey Jack. It was like his like, oh, Monterey Jack, yeah, well, yeah, it's like that crappy accent, just
Dude, I need to get a commission. I need to get a commission of
Wait, real quick,
Rescue Rangers.
was the guy who played Monterey Jack his voice? Wasn't that the guy who did Optimus Prime too?
I don't know.
I could have swore to God that I saw that somewhere. Oh, dude, Reboot. I actually I should have looked that one up. I do remember that was such a weird show.
Really ahead of its time.
It was there. It really was definitely ahead of its time. It was a weird, different, ahead of its time kind of thing.
TM Nerdy's a big Reboot fan. Shout out
Really?
TM Nerdy. Yep.
Like in his Reboot, got Reboot. Yeah, people remember that one. That was, like I said, that was a weird one. Like I said, there was a bunch of weird cartoons that only lasted for like a season, 2 seasons. And again, ABC, NBC, Fox, not so much because Fox held on to their shows for a while. They would recycle every so often, but those, like, dude, ABC would just go through anything that was hot at the time. They're like, oh, New Kids on the Block, sure, here's a show. MC Hammer, here's a show. Anything was just like, oh, we'll do this. Oh, we have a cereal too. So to give you a cereal, like literally, I had a cereal for MC Hammer. There was a cartoon for MC Hammer, but weird thing, he only had like 2 songs on the radio that anyone really knows. So to put that in perspective, that's how different the musical landscape was. Is he get Too Legit to Quit, and the other one that he did, what was that? No. So it's like those just 2 songs. That's it. But somehow he literally had an entire career just off
They
those
were
2
like
things.
massive mega hits though when they came.
Oh
out.
yeah, dude. But it was different back then. Peter Collins and Rusty Rangers.
Yeah, it was a different time.
It's how to collect it. Yeah.
No internet. Cassette tape.
MC Hammer's Fall from Grace needs to be studied. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but he kind of came back though after that, right? He kind of like messed up and he kind of had a little comeback for a minute, like with some commercials he did. Like
he did commercials.
He tried gangster rap. That was funny.
Oh yeah, right. Well, anytime guys are like they go from that to gangster rap, you're like,
yeah,
like when guys, what are we doing? Yeah, no, you see that a lot though. But like I said, guys, a lot of weird shows back in the 90s. Please go check them out. If you see, what I like to do? I just literally go and type it in on YouTube. Weird shows from the 90s, boom, and see which pops up. I'm always shocked by the stuff I see. Literally shocked. Yeah, so let me see if I went through everything. There was a lot of stuff. We covered a lot of crap today. I don't even know. don't even know where I am.
Very
Bro.
active chat today. Very active chat.
Yeah, no, it's great that people are starting to tune in.
shout out
I
to the
think people are
chat.
starting. Yeah, the
I was
chat. Thank
following
you guys.
chat throughout the whole show too.
Yeah, I
So
think
I
I
saw all
think
y'all's comments.
I not to toot my own horn, but I think people are starting to get the idea here. You know, it's different topics. We have topics, everything. Comic Corner, top 5, breaking news, toy news, video game news, getting to know you, new segment.
But it takes a
you
little
know,
while for people to get the idea that you know, are a reoccurring live stream that go, you know, and get in the habit of watching you and stuff.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate everyone tuning in, and also too, you know, I'm hoping I'm providing something a little bit different. Having more of a, again, I come from a slight radio background, so I like things to be a little bit more like this segment, that segment. But again, you know, I appreciate everyone tuning in and checking out. You guys, Scott, what do you got coming up?
Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, I will be hanging out with Fable and the PCP Bad Batch over at One Collection Down on YouTube. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Monday on Comic Book Addicts over on my channel, svon82, I'm going to be having Fable back hanging out with me, and I'm going to talk to him about what got him into comic books, what all he's got coming up on his channel, and a whole lot of other cool stuff. But Fable's a really cool dude. If you have never met him before or seen him on IG or YouTube, Fable's an awesome guy. So you're going to want to check it out. But it's going to be this Monday on svon82 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope to see you guys there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Real quick, Tony's saying here, Captain Power and the Soldiers of Fortune, a series with the toys. I actually remember this. Interacted with the show, kind of like laser tag. I do remember this faintly in my head. I don't know when that came out. I mean, obviously it was in the 80s. I remember that being in the 80s. But laser tag was huge back then too. By the way,
hell yeah!
I was like running around doing laser tag.
I love
Also
laser
too.
tag.
Another great toy line based off a cartoon, Bionic 6. Those are great toys, man. You ever get your hands on those? Super, super nice. I love those. Really good. Chat's still active here. Yes, cool. Tony, they had 2-issue comic run. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's a comic too. Awesome. I do like the way it was like in the Soldiers of Fortune. It's like that's like seems really dramatic for a child show. Like, I don't know why. It does though. Chris, what do you got coming up, man?
So me and Ralph and I, we filmed our top 10 most anticipated movies coming out next year. So that video comes out Saturday, and we actually have another video coming out, but we got to film it because it's our top 10 favorite movies of 2023. There are a few more movies coming out in December that we want to watch before we make our list. So just check out on our channel at Chris and Ralph Productions for our lists right there. But yeah, that's all I have going on right now.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, and again, by all means, guys, please go and subscribe to Chris and Ralph's channel, Chris and Ralph Productions. Obviously, Scott, svon82. I'm sure most of you are subscribed. If not, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get there and do it. What the hell's going on here? And again, too, a shout out to Tony one more time. I got my sticks. I got to get these on some stuff here. Got a couple of them. I think I'm going to put them on my my Funko shelf. Kind of do like a thing for that. Also, just want to get again a huge shout out to everyone in the chat tonight. It was awesome. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. They had fun. It was a fun thing.
Fun times we're having.
Puns, witticisms, ballyhoos. Also, too, just real quick, I'm going to wrap this up again. In case you're wondering why I'm holding up this phone, I'm doing a I'm doing my vlog of what it is to do the live stream. So I've been actually filming the vlog all day today of the live stream. So again, when people are watching the live stream, they could be watching the vlog or the live stream or either one. So I'll wrap up with you guys in the vlog here in a little bit. But as far as you guys go, Tony said, thank you for showing it. Of course, dude. Well, Borg, great show. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. While I'm sitting down eating my salmon, watching Cheaters, I'll think of you fondly. Or I'll fondle myself while thinking of you. I don't know. I'm confused. I get tired. Also, awesome show. Oh, it's all good if you're late, dude. Whatever, man. It's the internet. If you're late, you can always like go back and watch it, or could be worse. Could be like late isn't like you're about to have a baby. No worries. I'm super late. That's awesome. All right, man. Again, guys, as far as what I have going on, again, I'm going to be doing one of these in 2 more weeks.
2 weeks.
yeah, it should be good. It shouldn't fall into a holiday yet, I don't think, or anything like that. So I'll be doing another one of these more Christmas oriented episode. Of course, I will have SFawn82 back on, Chris back on to do a top 5. And I was thinking about inviting on a couple other people, just to come on and hang out. Also, I want to thank all of the subscribers. I got like 20 new subscribers last night from that short I did in the grocery store. Yes. So all I want to do is thank you, even though I don't know who you are. I really appreciate that a lot. And also look out tomorrow. I'll have my vlog going up, number 3. 3? I can't count. Jesus. 3 I'm doing. I'm going to be doing these pretty consistently. And obviously this will be up. So check that out. Shorts daily, 2 a day is what I try to do. Tomorrow night. Shit. So that's good. And yeah, so other than that, guys, we're going to tag. Well, what's this one real quick? Boom. They're still talking. They're tagging people on Instagram. So yeah. And again, guys, everyone, happy holiday. If you don't check it out, again, happy Hanukkah, Rockin' Ramadan, kick-ass Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas. And I think we're good to go here, guys. I just want to give you guys a huge shout out again. Thank you guys, Scott. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much.
Anytime, bro.
Everyone,
thank you for having me as always.
Easy. Big, beautiful cover girl. We'll catch you later, guys.
Watch out for the alligator in the Granite Lane by the 156 mile marker.
Thank you very much.